Alright, then let's continue. What was my starting situation again? Okay. In a year, should research Diplotech, and then, if possible, also Miltech. I am not going to get that bureaucracy idea yet. It's not quite necessary yet. Ooh, I can offer the list of noble favors. Right, burn that prestige. I have got nothing better to do with him. And yuck. Gifts. Yeah. Additionally, I should plan on what building to build here next. This mouse... okay. Mouse is sliding somewhat. There. Let's see here. Well, the fact that the base urban gravity is almost exactly 10 makes this easier to calculate. So, plus 1.5 plus 5%, that will turn it into, well, 12 times 1.55, which is approximately 18. So, it would be an increase of about, I'd say, well, it's going to be a little bit over 2, so maybe 2.5. Marketplace would do, well, also a 2.5. It won't change the urban production power, but that's not what I need. The massive increase in trade power, I will get to that. Okay, it won't be absolutely massive, but it will catapult this up quite a bit. Possibly over 3. Which would be great. Would definitely be great. 1391, okay, and then it will slowly spread. So of course, no, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, this is embraced it. Same in this province. My capital will also get it faster simply because since Ashikaga has embraced it, it will slowly spread to the capitals of every subject. That's a... Yes, that is our capital. No, it's not. This is... Yeah, the flag's floating off the ground. Really? Yeah, that's the only reason why that bottom would shift that much relative to the camera position. I can't... Wait, can you actually rotate the camera? Controls. Okay, it might have a hotkey, but... Nah. Huh, I can do this? Huh. If I hold the mouse button, I can drag. Oh, that's... It's either news to me or something I discovered a while ago, some time ago, and I forgot about. But I may have rediscovered that multiple times. Oh, thank you. Yeah, think about it. Wait. Wait. Okay, they're very similar. In fact, they both have the same symbol up here. It's just that Yamano tribe has a couple additional symbols below it. A pair of a symbol below it. Look closely. It looks like a headdress that's upside down. Or drums with stylizing, or a stump. A pair of tree stumps. Oh well. I'm not gonna go to war with Akamatsu anytime soon, so especially since the truce is gonna be 10 years long. Besides, for the moment, trying to deal with 2 island daimyos is... Dang it! I was enjoying a moment of prosperity. Oh, not moment, month. Oh well. The plantation sect expands its influence into Sedu. Ah, Zen Temple. Huh, I actually clicked on the right province. I wasn't sure. I was looking around to see if I could get it. But the different sects of Maihayama Buddhism competed with each other over worshippers, each attempting to spread its influence over as much territory as they could. Monks built temples and shrines, established businesses, and developed lands for peasants to farm. This meant they were often welcomed by provincial governors, but they could also cause problems when they competed for the same territory. Now a sect has begun to expand into Setu. Compete with each other for worshippers. Sounds like modern companies, I have to admit. Ah, yes. The Temple of Samsung an android has continually been in clash with the cult of the apple for the past 20 or 30 years. No! Do you not understand the meaning of that word? No! Oh no. Reduce discipline. 50% chance to lose stability, lose 5 legitimacy, lose 20 prestige, spend 68. Fine. I do not like those penalties. Oh, I'm not gonna see my stat points by looking there. Honestly, kind of sad that they can't adjust. On the other hand, description would be a bit hard to adjust. Rejoice! Communications efficiency has been recalculated. Your uncored provinces are now ready for coring. If they don't have unrest. Which they shouldn't. Yeah. Besides, non-cores get minus 12 unrest because they get plus 60, they get 60% higher average autonomy. Which is actually a pain because I'm not going to get any of these. Well, I'm going to be able to get something out of Bison pretty quickly, but not out of Farimo or Sedu. No, as soon as Bison is cored, I'll be able to get stuff out of it. It also has to do with the fact that there's greater nobles lording over here, while here the burghers have control. We have only 3%. Yeah. This is why I saved up. I dropped down to 140. This is why I didn't take the idea group. Additionally, if you take a look at how long it takes to core, right now it's, well, I did it at 31st of July, 1379. It will finish 31st of May, 1383, which is, well, a little less than 4 years. I think the same applies, yes. The thing is, the core time is, my own core time has to be reduced. I wonder if that's a... Yeah. My core construction cost is set to minus 14.6% because I've got the reformed delegated... Oh right, that's good before. Delegated rulers. I also have the citizen service from the bureaucracy ideas. And I have 5.4% centralization, which increases the cost by 5.4%. Another of the many penalties of centralization, which is a double-edged sword, so you shouldn't get it too high, but it's never a good idea to have it at 0 because they're not going to be able to do anything with it. Why I don't like delegated rulers, I absolutely hate roving court because that maximum centralization reduction. The monthly autonomy change is also garbage from delegated rulers, so I really want to get to bureaucracy, which, at the cost of stab being a little bit harder to get, does give you state maintenance and max centralization posts. The issue is, in order to get bureaucracy, you need to embrace meritocracy. This is annoying. I have 18 right now. Well, to be a bit more precise, 18.3. If you want the exact number, you can just look at the... or almost exact number, you can just look at the centralization. Development level 8, crowded. Great. Conquering this stuff just got me even worse, in an even worse position when it comes to how much everything costs to build. Great joy. Or I could save up for the corporation guild here instead. I mean, it would make sense. That's a very important location. Pick up your mind, Ashikaga. Yep. So I don't lose the innovativeness buff. Slowly waiting for meritocracy to come around and for my course to complete. This biograph work to let me fabricate a claim. It's going to be a while. Oh joy. Please no church displeasure, please no church. Dang it. Well, I'm going to be losing some of that. Oh well. I just need partial. That should be enough. I'm going to have to defend myself because, well, yeah. Alright, all the daimyos against all the daimyos. Ouch. Usagi has -2 stam. So does Yamana. They deserve. Right, so where are the troops going to rise at? There's one. There's the other. Okay. I'm going to restrict looting. The main reason for that is because eventually I want that to be my territory. Because eventually I'll contest the shogunate. Or the emperor, it depends on which side wins. Because of course, I will be forced to bend knee to them. Because I can't go against all the daimyos at once. You know, so that's kind of what's going on at the moment. On the other hand, I've got all the other... half the daimyos on one side, half on the other. Alright, get to Sanuki. Warfare and MNT. Let me wait for the month to take before I actually try anything. That's... Come on, okay. 3 light ships versus... Okay. There's definitely the cannons and hull advantage here, so I'm gonna go ahead and assist. Vassal fee. I am actually getting a hundredth of a ducat per month because of the autonomous vassal. Okay. I was thinking, wait. Am I a regular vassal now? No. That was just me misreading something. I almost certainly can win this fight. I've got, first off, double unit advantage, and the fact that I also have a unit of cavalry, which, this early in the game, is 3 times as good as an infantry unit, despite it only being 1.5 times as enough. Okay, not 1.5 times, but it's only 33%, no, 66% more. And for triple the combat capabilities, that's a good trade. On the other hand, I am in Forest Mountain, so I do get a -2 die roll, but the fact that I stack wiped... No, I didn't stack wipe, but I still dealt a huge amount more damage to them. Just goes to show how important troop quality can be in the other game, if there's enough disparity between units. For example, simply having cavalry in M&T gives you a huge advantage in any sort of warfare. And that's how cavalry should be. At the very least, at the beginning of the game, they're a necessary component to a battle victory. Since they're the dedicated shock troops, they're the ones that can deal damage, while the infantry is there to take the hits. I don't need Diplo points. I don't need Diplo points. Finally afford Miltech, though. Lovely. My infantry are now twice as effective in the shock phase, which is actually pretty helpful. I am sure also that fire same boost for the infantry. Okay, it's for both infantry and cavalry, but the benefit is twice that for infantry. I mean, the infantry always have a slight edge over the cavalry in combat, so... Hmm. It's this event again. Dang it. I'm sure this has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I've been selling the high quality swords rather than giving them to my army. In all honesty, it probably doesn't, but it's hilarious how I've picked the same decision twice and the game gives me the greedy trait. That's full. Okay, never mind. Slowly and steadily, let's eventually win that siege. Is there any reason why no one's actually sieged down Japan, the imperial capital, yet? Hmm. Yay, contributions. And yay! Lower autonomy. 5% lower average autonomy. Right? I probably should check before I say that. Right. Core construction has stopped since currently at war with someone who has cores on there. Why did they have to join up with the southern core rather than the, I guess, northern core? Oh yeah, I don't really need expansion for that. Okay, I might need it, but... Well, I probably should actually lower corruption. Besides, it gets me innovativeness. This idea was first picked at 1372. 2-3. I think that's 3rd of February, 1372. It could be 2nd of March. The paradox state system. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3rd of February. Yeah, the reason why someone else picked this, just... The innovativeness doesn't work 100% perfectly. The innovativeness system looks for when the idea was taken. The problem is if your nation starts with the ideas, it just ignores that, so... Pretty much, yeah, that's how it is. So despite the fact that I started with all trade ideas fulfilled, and a number of other countries like probably Vamos having trade ideas partially filled, the first few ideas, first 4 I think, yeah, the first 4 are the ones that are already filled up by the Europeans. As well, you know, similar situations. Yeah. The thing is, only one country in the game starts with bureaucracy ideas, and that is, well, what's left of the Roman Empire, also known as Byzantium. Of course, a lot of people who play this mod also really like Byzantium. Which is, so yeah, it's known as, which is why it's known as the Roman Empire in this mod. You know, catering to the fandom. Anyway, yeah, they're the only ones to start with bureaucracy ideas, and they have the first 4 already. Which is why I could get innovativeness from these 4, but not these. Now the finisher, now that would be a good thing to get. Hey, you're the guys with the Segi as a subject. You know what? Fine. Yeah, the loot bowl. Right, since for whatever reason no one's... Bolster national... Does that mean I'm going to need 4 units to do that? Because I don't want to do that. I really do not want that to be the case. How could they let something that annoying happen? I'm not going to need a research any tech. I plan on not grabbing any more ideas for a while. Yeah, if I was giving them corrupt. Okay, I must have done it too soon. I think every thing has a 10-year cooldown, while actually offering favors has a 5-year cooldown. Oh yeah, war dynamism. So one of the things that is a bit special about MNT is that there's the war dynamism modifier. What happens is, if a province is your core, if you occupy it, the surrender timer appears. Once it runs out, after a short while, an event will occur where you can just outright take the province without it being a peace deal. So it reduces your war score. It also doesn't cost a large amount of... It costs some aggressive expansion and a little bit of diplo points, but you'll get the province just like that. Of course, once that happens, martial law occurs, of course. But yeah. Gonna assist in that naval fight since I've got nothing better to do than a siege for now. Yeah, you can see the war dynamism having an effect here. Imagawa has gained these two provinces as well. Kaiugoku over here considers this to be a core province of theirs. Of course, there are limitations to war dynamism. It can't be the last province of a country, and I don't think it can be the capital either. Because that would cause chaos with trying to recalculate communications efficiency, and if it happens at the wrong time, you're literally crippling the country for 4 years. I'm sure Ashikaga will prefer to have this. Because I certainly don't want it for myself. Yugo, Kaga, Mikawa. These are all claims, so that's not going to be subject to war dynamism. Honestly, by this point, the only thing I can do is to siege down stuff and hope I can make money out of it. I'm going to turn on the diplomatic map mode just to see who exactly I'm at war with. I want to siege down provinces that are actually rich too, so they actually earn some money out of it. My loot pool is tiny, 17 ducats. So let's open up the diplomatic screen again. Already been looted. Already been looted. It's not been looted yet. Already been looted. Yeah, Muzi honestly is the best choice. Alright, let's make some money. Oh, my ports are being blockaded. Or better put, the ports that are mine are being blockaded. Under my... occupation. I'll put it that way. Nope, I still can't reach Beijing. At this point, I'd say the war is basically won. Oh hey, it's that war song. Yeah, by this point I'm only just waiting around, hoping that nothing interesting happens and that the war is over soon, because on the other hand, both sides are gaining war exhaustion pretty quickly. Ashikaga has 5.4 due to the, what I previously mentioned, the offensive war cost. Farima. Oh well, it's more money, although on the other hand, I'm not getting any money or manpower out of it, so eh. So one-on-one. Best roll wins. Ah, shoot. Of course, if I have better naval morale in general. Oh, it's this glitchiness. I'm not entirely sure why, but this color just does not like to play nice. If I move the camera or zoom, that... this does more fun. The colors, it just tries to be a gradient between... I think it's trying to be a gradient between two specific colors, but I can't handle it. By specific colors, on computers, a color is decided by 3 numbers, each of which can vary between 0 and 255, with if I remember correctly. 000 being, well, black, and 255, 255, 255 being white, and basically each number standing for how much of one of the three primary colors of light, red, blue, and green. Basically how bright they are, with 255 being max brightness and 0 being minimum brightness. By the way, the only thing primary about those colors is because that's the three colors that the nerve cells in our eyes can see, or detect, more or less. They can only detect the intensity of red, blue, and green light. At the very least, when it's high intensity. Lower intensity can... the lower intensity, so I don't actually remember the name. I need to look it up. Which one is rods and which one is cones? Okay, the cones are the ones for the colors. There's three kinds of cones. The ones, which I said, one for each of the primary colors. There's also the rods, which only happen to have... There's only one type, and those are better used for night vision. At least their design is better base for it. Okay. So, I figure what it's trying to do there is, it's been given a number. Problem is, the number calculated actually happens to be a decimal. Or it just happens to be just the right number so that something goes wrong. Which is not good. And that right there seems to be trouble heading my way, so... Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so they're going to arrive on the 27th. I would arrive on the 8th of May. The siege is going to take 20 days, so I don't have 20 days. I better leave. And get out of there while I can. And we've won. Today, the last emperor of the Southern Court has surrendered his capital, seeing the futility of further warfare. Victorious retainers have either killed in combat or captured the leaders of the rebellion. Per the conducted treaty, the imperial regalia will return to Kyoto. What kind of a Latinized name is that? And the future successions will be alternating between two lines of the dynasty. Hopefully, the military administration can bring the land of the rising sun the peace and prosperity it deserves. Hopefully. Nah, my hope is more of I eventually overtake the shogun and unify it under my own dynasty. Japan accepted peace with their former enemies Ashikaga. Full annexation abandoned. Akamatsu will cede Mimaksu to Ashikaga. Date will cede Uzu and Guzu to Ashikaga. Yu to Ashikaga. Figo to Ashikaga. Muzi to Ashikaga. Yamano will give cores Idumu to Kyogoku. Peace will cost 20 diplo points. Woohoo! Conquest capability, suffer space of 69.2, aggressive expansion penalty. Total of 18 prestige will divided between Ashikaga and its allies. I gain 1.5, Japan gains negative 18. I gain 4 power projection. Right, now I can return to my home provinces. Hopefully without fighting any separatists along the way. Oh, that's because they're not a direct vassal of the shogunate. They're not a vassal of the shogunate. They're a vassal of the vassal, which this game does not like to work with. Alright, get back to making me money. Really? They took... Okay, they basically took every rebellious province they could. For themselves. Basically any rebellious province that no one else has a core on. Ashikaga is now considered a great power. Oh, Michael. Normally I actually hope for the consort to rule, because oftentimes they have stats like 563 or 444. Or if my roller happens to be a particularly bad one, sometimes also 262, which is still kind of good. Not this one. Of course, knowing my luck, there will be a Queen Regency in almost exactly a year. The announced Shogun. The Shogunate is weak and inefficient. The administration was supposed to stop the war, but only exaggerate further. We do not need such corrupting influence any longer. We would declare independence. Not yet. That is not a good idea to do yet. Especially since Ashikaga now has control of the whole Shogunate, including... Really? Huh. Huh. I mean, these guys don't actually have any flavor. Generics. As a general, you probably shouldn't play national, those with, you know, generic things. Yeah, I'm still not sure who's going to, well, there's the Oirots. Need to click to get the capital. Mogolistan. there's the Oirots. Chakar. Yeah, they're definitely falling from great power status. I almost have more dev than Ashikaga. Anyway, I am starting to tire again, so... I mean, how long have I been recording? Trading the soldiers well. And since, yeah, I might as well get the full amount of money. It's only been an hour, but I still feel tired. And I feel that, you know, a long war is good enough for me. Because they couldn't take everything. On the other hand, yeah, I was occupying that province. They just didn't want to give it to me for no reason, so... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you could just, I don't know, stop with the... transfer trade power? Okay, I'll let the months tick. Pick a new... Dang it. I guess I'm not strong enough to rival Korea anymore. Who's Takeda? Yes. Who's Hatakamiya? Oh, they have provinces over here. Right. Why not? They're actually pretty close to my capital, so they wouldn't have that much penalty conquering. Thinking about that, I probably should also turn off the fort now. It won't alleviate all my monetary issues, but... Oh. If I don't get stack wiped. Ouch, ouch. I am leaving now. And since they're retreating, they're not going to go into any warfare. Might as well slash the money being put into them. Yeah, I'll just do another month. And I'm finally making money again. Aren't you my ally? Yes, yes you are. Okay. Okay, let's save. And until... yeah, tomorrow. It should be tomorrow. Till then.